Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have some very good news for Global. I think, we had this, I guess, confirmed last night during the live stream, right? This is the Global page, which was providing updates from the, JP live stream that was going on yesterday, going over all the 300 million download events, right? Now, the big thing that this showed is that the story event, was going to come. This is a Cell Games story event where Gohan awakened as a Super Saiyan 2 and defeated Cell, right? So, it confirms here story events related to androids / Cell Saga would be coming soon, right? So, with that, we get this on Global Dokkan a little while ago. The basically teaser, new story event coming soon for the Android Saga story event. Now, I'll tell y'all right away, in a vacuum, this isn't really that big of a deal. This Android Saga event, it's not the craziest thing, but the two units in it are useful units, right? This Goku is a very good free-to-play unit, and he's very good for the LR Tech Cell Prime battle, which, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't be completely blown away if they added that to the 300 million download celebration for Global. That LR First Form Cell, I wouldn't be completely blown away, but they're probably gonna save that for when they release Piccolo on Global in the future, right? So, it could happen, but more than likely, I guess they'll keep that with Piccolo, right? But this Goku is good for that event. He's a solid free-to-play unit, right? He's definitely decent. He's not, the best thing ever, but he's an interesting unit. Now, this Android 18, here's the thing. Everyone just talks about Yard Jar Goku, but 18 is better, because 18 right now is the best Android Saga category support type unit. I wonder if that's a big deal. Let me think. Is there any, Android character? Oh, yeah, LR Cell, who is really going to be helped a lot by this Android 18. Who knows? I'm sure Cell will probably be accompanied by a Cell Jr. We need to see you are Cell Jr. Quite honestly, I think the best thing that the Cell Games story event can do for us, we know it's going to give us the Goku that Dokkan awakens into Goku and Gohan, and then, kind of the retreat mechanic to just Gohan, right? But I also would love if they gave us, 6 Cell Juniors, right? They, similar to how they did the Metal Coolers, they should do that with Cell Jr. as well. Because all those Cell Juniors, beat all the Z Fighters' ass. Give us the farmable Cell Juniors, and then give us a TUR Cell Junior as well, summonable from the banner alongside the LR Cell. I think that is a very good idea, and I hope Dokkan does that. For sure, there's going to be a lot more units we did not see shown off that will be coming, right? We're going to go over more in detail this event in a second, but again, this event itself, it's not really that big of a deal, but this going now, especially after they confirmed it on the Facebook, it means a sequence of events are going to be coming to Global within the next 2 weeks, right? Also, update 4.4.1 is coming. This one should give Global the faster map movement and being able to hold 9,999 items before the 300 million download celebration will be very good. I remember last year, so they're going to give us the tickets for, 1 ticket per 50 stones used. Last year, I had, 2,000 something tickets? I couldn't even grab them all at the same time. But this year, I'm not going to have, 10,000 tickets. I'll probably actually have, 4,000 or something like that. But we'll actually be able to accept all of them at once, which will be good. I mean, if you have over 1,000, so if you're a whale, right? But whatever. Anyway, moving on. All right, so this Cell Games event, at some point, I don't know, maybe Dokkan, they found out, oh, shoot, Dragon Ball Super is not continuing anytime soon. Let's kind of move backwards then and go through all of Dragon Ball Z and get iconic moments in here or what. But ever since May, Dokkan has sort of been going in order in Dragon Ball Z, right? Starting with Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Frieza stuff. Quite honestly, I do feel as though we could easily get a transforming Vegeta into Great Ape, Dokkan Fest exclusive. I definitely think, a Vegeta Great Ape, Dokkan Festival exclusive would be a really good card, right? That would be good. And then maybe a Kaioken Goku Dokkan Fest, I think would be awesome as well. So hopefully we could potentially get that. But they decided to start this at Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, one of the most iconic moments, characters, fights, whatever you want to call it. So Global has not gotten this guy, and clearly they're not going to get him before LR Gohan and LR Cell come out. My best guess is that this Goku is going to drop after LR Gohan and Cell, and then global will probably move in order from there. Now, everyone, I've seen so many global players talking about Trunks and Zamasu. They are very good, and their banners are very good, but I would probably say their banners are more of a target than Trunks and Zamasu are themselves, because I'm going to tell y'all, like, Gohan and Cell are probably, there's a chance that Gohan and Cell are the best units in the game. I don't think it's very likely they'll end up better than Kale and Khalifa, just because Kale and Khalifa, they're the best defensive unit in the game, and then they're like a top 3 offensive unit in the game. So like Gohan and Cell, they would have to be just so insane, like, to be better. But the potential is out there, right? So keep that in mind as a global player. But also remember, the Gohan and Cell banners will presumably have 10 featured units, whereas the Trunks and Zamasu banners have 7 featured units, and they're all good, right? So I don't know, but I don't expect the Trunks and Zamasu banners on Global until probably around November. That's usually when Global does their golden, like, the Golden Week stuff for JP, like, usually gets tied into around November for the thank you celebration on Global, kind of like that similar timing. So I think, like, November is when Global should get Trunks and Zamasu, right? This guy will probably come to Global at the end of September, beginning of October. That's my best guess, but I do think Global will probably move into this guy right after the 300 million download celebration, right? So this part, Global's going to kind of skip this for now. Buhan, that's relevant. This is irrelevant. That'll come, again, with Goku later on. Obviously, Global just got this. I'm going through the timeline of events on JP, by the way. Of course, Global's already gotten this stuff. Okay, cool. So this takes us to the Android story event, right? Now, this is what Global is about to get in like 2 or 3 days here. There's a couple things you get here. Number one is you do get this training location right here. Can we go to this? Yeah. So I'm actually not really too impressed with this training location, quite honestly, because it's the same thing as the 150 gravity chamber, but then it just gives you plus 40,000 experience per training partner or training item. I don't know. It's definitely better, but it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, right? Like, I really wish they would have just made this like make it like a ultra mega success, and it's like ×4. I think probably would have been better. But I mean, this is still, I would say, the best training location there is. But I do think they could have made it just slightly better, just a little bit better. So you can grind that from that stage, and then of course there's the Goku and the Android 18. Android 18, of course, is a Baba Shop character. I do believe that they put a couple more copies of her in the Baba Shop just in case, maybe you mess around and Baba them or something like that, right? So that's going to be coming soon. But what's more important is this stuff, which was just on JP, right? So if we look at this, Piccolo, Nail, and Gohan, they're going to come probably way later for Global, maybe closer to the end of the year-ish. But this Vegeta is going to come right away because this story event right here is definitely going to be coming to Global. Again, maybe it will be part of the 300 million download celebration for Global, or it might show up just a little bit before, but they're definitely going to release this event on Global within like the next 2 weeks. Now, this event annoys me in that there's 8 stages, and all they give us is this farmable Vegeta and then his own orbs, right? All the other stages don't really have like an actual purpose to them besides like the one-time only stone. So I do hate when they do that in events. They barely give us anything. This Vegeta, by the way, is one of the two new units that is going to have this new like retreat mechanic, right? So he Dokkan awakens into a Vegeta and Trunks, and then using their active skill retreat mechanic, then it becomes just Trunks, and then we're going to get a Goku and Gohan version of that from the Cell Games event as well. Now, based upon language in the news, it implied that this event was going to be updated, and it will get the medal for Vegeta, right? So I think that's probably what's going to happen. This event will get updated. Maybe stage 8 will begin to drop the Vegeta medal instead. And I think, like, when Global will probably get this at the start of the 300 million download celebration, and it'll be the completed event right away for Global, right? So think of, like, how remember the Universal Survival Arc story event kind of came in segments? Like, it seems like this one is going to be like that for JP, but Global should get it, like, right at the start. It still bothers me that they use Super Saiyan 2 Goku art right there, by the way. Very, very odd, but whatever. I guess it's not really that big of a deal, right? So that Vegeta's coming. That's good. And then that pretty much is it, right? Then that basically takes us right where we are. I don't think Global is going to be getting the SCR Cell EZA early. I mean, that is a bit disappointing because LR Cell is going to be Cell Perfect Form. Like, here, let me actually scroll all the way up and show you guys this. But LR Cell, like, he's going to have a different name from the perfect cells, right? So all 3 EZA perfect cells you will be able to use alongside the new LR cell, because here's the perfect cells down here. The new LR is going to be right here, which is good. Like, look how wide open this is. So we did actually need another, like, a character for here. Now, I've kept this guy right here. I have this guy Rainbow. This is the TUR for LR physical cell. Honestly, he's not that impressive. He's okay, but this guy is definitely hurt by the fact that LR Cell himself, I find to be maybe the worst summonable LR. Well, I would probably say, for me, LR SCR Broly is definitely the worst, but I think I might have LR Cell right behind, because, like, Baby sometimes can be a little inconsistent, but LR Cell can't match what Baby can do when Baby transforms, right? When Baby turns into Great Ape, he is a wrecking ball. He just clears everything in front of him because he has the LR Gohan mechanic in his Great Ape form. So, like, just that alone, I definitely have Baby above Cell, right? And I probably would put Baby above LR Trunks and Mai as well. So Baby's a little bit up there. I've definitely grown more fond of Baby as time has gone on. And Cell, I've been a bit more disappointed with. But Cell, you're still going to be able to use this LR Cell along with this upcoming LR Cell and one of the perfect cells. So they've got the team all built up. And then, you know, Angel Cell is decent. But, like, what's going to happen when he awakens? Like, you really have a big time Cell team you can use, and, like, this first form LR Cell is not bad. So then, like, if they gave us a second form Cell, we really could run, like, a full team of good Cell units. And then this GT Cell is solid, but I actually really like this support unit GT Cell right here. So you have a full roster of, like, good Cell cards now. This was the one hole right here, perfect form, and I guess second form. Like, we still could use a good second form Cell, but you know, I don't know. I'm definitely very excited for the 300 million download celebration. So global, you know, you guys are going to be getting 3 story events, like, within the span of the next couple weeks. The Android Saga story event, the Cell Saga story event, and then the Cell Games story event, which is going to come with, you know, a number of new units and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. I guess, you know, global, get hype, JP, get hype. It does seem to me like everything in the 300 million download celebration will be coming out to both versions, which is really good, right? They're not going to, like, do the copy Vegeta story event where they just hold on to that forever. I think the Universe 6 story event, that's tied to LR Kale and Khalifa, so Global will get that at that time. But, like, dude, for real, the copy Vegeta story event, I don't know, what are they waiting for? Like, I don't get it. Like, just drop, like, copy Vegeta is not that impressive. Like, they could just drop that story event. Like, they're holding on to that for some reason. Like, again, the Universe 6 story event makes sense. They're tying that with LR Kale and Khalifa. But, copy Vegeta. What? What are we doing with that? So, I don't know. But anyway, 300 million download celebration looks to me like it's going to be a rousing success. Depending upon what that Gohan does, he really might be the most hype unit in Dokkan history. That Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, those super attacks, the transformation animation, like, everything is just on point. Dokkan killing it. Nothing better than when content releases on both versions at the same time. So, boom. Let's get it poppin'. I'll probably do a video later today. I'm going to go over what I think LR, Cell, and Gohan are going to look like. I'm probably going to talk more presumably about their categories and their passive. There's no way to tell what they could do from their passives, right? But we've definitely got some guesses to what categories and potentially what leaders they could be. So that's more of what my video is going to be based around. But thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.